KTOA in Texas, USA. This is the award-winning car talk show In Wheel Time. Just ahead, we talk with Trevor Scott at the Ford Motor Company about the all-new Maverick. Don will do a review and feature the SUV of the week, the 2021 Lincoln Aviator. We've got your weekly cruising calendar. Conrad has This Week in Auto History. And we'll have the stories making auto news headlines. That and more just ahead on today's hour number 2 In Wheel Time Car Show. Howdy, everybody. Along with Mike out of this world, Mars, King Conrad DeLong. We need more Jeff Zekin. I'm evermore Jeff Heitzman. Welcome to hour number 2 of InWheelTime.com.
We got plenty of Jeffs today.
He cut me off. He wouldn't let me talk. He shut me down.
And well, you know how it is. You know, we've got even more Jeff there.
And if people are wondering, Don is on his way to Mobile, Alabama in the Corvette. He wanted to take it on a good long cruise, so he's driving it through the rain to go to the...
we don't know if he has rain. We don't know if he has rain.
We know.
I know he has rain between here and Beaumont. Between here and the state line, he definitely has rain.
Where is his final destination?
It's in Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama. So he's going to go I-10
Is
to
he
the
just going to go
Texas.
and then turn around and come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's going over there to
visit with Gina Child Knowles at the Gulf Coast Racing.
Gulf Coast Racing Series. That's what it is.
It's like pulling teeth with you boys.
Well, what it is, we're
stumbling through.
Yes,
stumbling.
Yeah, bumbling and stumbling. But we're through with that because joining us now from the Ford Motor Company is Trevor Scott. He is the Maverick and Ranger marketing manager, and he's going to tell us everything there is to know about the new Maverick.
He looks like a Maverick. He's a Maverick kind of guy.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. Thanks for having me.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Doing good, doing good. You got plenty of Ford stuff there around you. Must be Ford Blue, huh?
Yeah, I'm a third-generation Ford employee myself. So
wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's all in the family. That's good.
So tell us about the Maverick.
You know, really, really exciting product for us. And you guys know a lot of exciting things going on here at Ford, obviously. We've got the all-new Bronco that just started hitting our dealerships. We just recently revealed the F-150 Lightning, our first battery electric truck. And then, obviously, most recently, just this past month, the all-new Maverick. And it's really a white space vehicle. It's a compact pickup, four-door, 5-passenger, really versatile truck that has the flex bed that allows you to do a lot of different things. But really, I think what's most important, and I think what's going to appeal the strongest to a lot of customers, is really the fuel efficiency and the price. It's a standard hybrid, first full hybrid pickup in America, most fuel efficient truck in America. Delivering about 40 mpg in the city and 500 miles of range.
Wow.
And it all carries a starting price of under $20,000.
Whoa.
Under $20,000. Oh,
Correct.
wow. That's going to be a segment buster for sure. Mm-hmm. So size-wise, this is positioned below the Ranger.
Correct, yep. So within our Built Ford Tough Truck lineup, right below the Ranger, I would say for those that are trying to envision exactly how big the Maverick is, picture the prior generation Ranger. Very close in size to the prior generation Ranger, and fits right below our current Ranger in the truck showroom.
So you're actually kind of restarting a segment that, in my opinion, has gone away for quite some time. You know, the compact truck segment was huge back in the 80s.
70s and 80s, yeah.
70s and 80s. And then everybody kind of went mid-sized truck and left the smaller truck segment. And nobody, and you're the first, Ford's going to be the first one to actually return to a compact truck segment, much less
regeneration.
Yeah.
But do you consider it a compact or a subcompact at this point? I guess the Ranger's the mid-size.
Compact.
Okay.
Yeah, we consider a compact, right? So F-150 is absolutely a full-size.
Oh,
the Ranger is most definitely a mid-size pickup, right alongside competitors like Tacoma and Colorado. But for Maverick, absolutely a compact pickup is what we're targeting.
Now, I remember him calling them a mini truck because I had a Chevy Love back in the 70s.
Yeah, that's exactly what they call them. In fact, a lot of them still do.
Yeah.
So what's the powertrain in the Maverick?
So two powertrains, right? So the standard 2.5-liter Atkinson hybrid is our standard offering, and that's what delivers the 40 miles per gallon in the city and the 500 miles of range. A front-wheel drive only application on that standard hybrid. We do have a optional 2-liter EcoBoost GTDI engine as the step up, and that delivers 250 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque, and that also carries our available all-wheel drive as well as our FX4 off-road package.
And to start with, what's production going to look like as they build? Because usually, as we watch different manufacturers start up a car or a vehicle, they either start up with kind of one level high-line car with all content or one level low-line car with no content to kind of get the production line in sync, and then they start adding either adding content or removing content as they move forward. What's the plan for that with Maverick?
Yeah, no limitations for us, right? I mean, we absolutely plan on building across our full lineup, both from a powertrain perspective as well as from a trim series perspective. So those that are familiar with the Ford lineup will have our XL, XLT, and Lariat trim series available across the Maverick, and we're going to build across all of those offerings. We're going to build the demand, and we've got the capacity to make sure that we can build the hybrids, the step-up 2-liter gas engines. We'll have all that available to customers as they come into our dealership.
I didn't hear King Ranch in that.
No, not yet. and with that, what assembly plant are you guys building it?
So these will be built out of Hermosillo alongside our Bronco Sport.
Okay.
So it's the same platform that we share with Bronco Sport as well as our Escape SUV.
Oh,
okay.
Cool.
So you've already validated and proven the platform worthy, and now it's just a matter of building the Maverick body on top of integrated into
a little styling change.
Yeah. Oh, how cool is that? Tell us the background behind bringing the Maverick name back.
You know, it's a great question. It's a question we get a lot, and obviously it's going to vary by age demographic in terms of who recognizes the Maverick of old.
Exactly.
Did you recognize it when they brought it up? You're a young guy.
So
See there? There you go.
You're a Ford guy, though. Ford family.
Third generation.
Well, yeah, that's true. I guess I should say I did recognize it, but I would say most of my counterparts or most of my friends that are in a similar age bracket did not recognize the Maverick of the 1970s. But what I'll tell you is really, as you guys would imagine, we do a lot of research when we're talking about naming an all-new vehicle. And when we established kind of who the target customer was for this vehicle, it's definitely a younger customer, as you would imagine, right? It's many customers that are looking at really a first-time new vehicle purchase, many that are actually coming out of sedans or small utilities that are looking at a truck for the first time. And so as we went to research and we tried to establish who that customer was and the different names that we had, Maverick was the one that really resonated the strongest because it's all about kind of defying expectations. And that's what we think this truck does. With the fuel efficiency and the price point, the affordability of it, it really does defy a lot of people's expectations.
Plus, it kind of stays in the nomenclature with the horse overview of Mustang, Bronco, Maverick. All of that kind of ties themselves together, and then sharing platform with Bronco, it's a perfect fit.
And we also felt that it fit really well with our rest of our truck lineup, right? So it really sort of helped merge the rest of the lineup with Ranger and F-150 and Super Duty.
When do you expect them at the showrooms?
So they'll be arriving to our dealerships this fall, but customers can go on to Ford.com today. They can build and price their own Maverick. They can put in a reservation for their own, or they can even contact their local Ford dealership and actually put a retail order in as soon as today.
Oh, wow. So they can go ahead and set the truck up and get it in the order bank. What is the and I hate to ask this question, but I'm going to.
There you go.
What is the chip view of Maverick production right now? Because I realize that's
a great question.
Everybody's
Right?
struggling with that.
That's front and center in everyone's mind. But I will tell you, knock on wood, no issues for us from a chip perspective. Obviously, it's a very fluid situation across the industry, as you guys well know. But for the time being, all systems go. Nothing, that's preventing us from hitting our timing this fall.
Well, good for you. Congratulations. I know I had read an article recently about Ford had acquired a pretty big cache of chips to push out some of the F-150s that have been sitting around.
Right.
So I was glad to see that. I know that, again, that's industry-wide, and different parts of the industry have been hit hard by it. But it's good to hear that the Maverick's not going to be affected by it. What's the vehicle weight?
Roughly about 35 to 3,600 pounds. Okay. It's going to depend, obviously, on the configuration, right? But generally speaking, again, it's going to sort of slot below the Ranger in terms of overall size and dimensions.
And towing capacity of, let's say, the up-level engine?
So standard towing capability on both our hybrid and our gas engine of 2,000 pounds. Our step-up 2-liter gas engine provides a max towing capability of 4,000 pounds.
Okay.
And across both configurations, a standard payload of 1,500 pounds. So very capable.
Pretty functional. Those are all functional numbers.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not like you're buying something just for the looks. It's going to have work capability built into it as well. That's good news.
Well, that's what we were after, right? I mean, if you're going to build a truck at Ford, it's got to be built Ford tough.
And
there you go.
Yeah, and along with that, the 2-liter EcoBoost has been proven now for a number of years, and just the EcoBoost in general. I love them. I had a transit van with an EcoBoost in it, and I loved it. What a great powertrain it is, and the little the small turbo 4-cylinder is just as much fun to drive. So it's not just going to be Ford tough; it's going to be Ford fun and tough to drive, because that little turbo EcoBoost is a blast to drive.
Can you imagine getting one of those and then slight modifications, putting in a Coyote, and then taking
a slight modification.
That would be awesome.
That'd be a slight modification.
Well, knowing that you're just announcing the Maverick in the future plans, I'll assume that there is and you can tell us on the air today that there's a full EV version somewhere in the plans as well.
Yeah, kind of relating to the Mach-E.
As you guys know, I can't comment on future product plans for Ford Motor Company, but let's just say, this is something that's always top of mind for us. You've heard from Ford Motor Company the amount of money that we're investing in future battery electric vehicles. Something that we're always monitoring the industry to try and see what the opportunities are.
Cool.
And you had talked about a bed system that you have in it. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Have you got some images you can show us?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see if I can go ahead and share my screen here.
While you're doing that, are you up in the Detroit area, obviously?
Yes, I am just outside of the Detroit area.
Okay. I grew up in the Dearborn Heights area, so I'm very familiar with the old glass plant.
So, gentlemen, it's saying that I'm not able to share my screen.
We're going to have to figure that out. Mike, how can he share his screen? You have to give him permission to do that?
Here. Let me check.
Can draw
says you can. Let me do it this way.
Draw a picture on a piece of paper and just hold it.
Oh, there we go. Now it's letting me.
Okay.
Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
There you are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Very nice.
So this is our all-new Maverick, right? And I'll scroll through a couple of images, but just to give you guys a sense for size, right? So here's our Built Ford Tough lineup. You can see Maverick off to the right alongside our Ranger, F-150, F-150 Lightning, and Super Duty, right? But absolutely a really strong-looking truck lineup.
That's a good picture like that. It's real easy to see everything.
And a very familiar family-looking front end on that as you progress up the line with the rest of the trucks. You can definitely tell it's from the Ford family of trucks.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's obviously what we were going for, right? We really want to own that truck positioning, and I think the front end absolutely sort of marries the rest of the lineup alongside.
For sure.
A unique color like the old Bronco. The early.
So here's a shot of our truck bed. It's a 4.5-foot bed, extends to 6 feet with the tailgate down, and the tailgate's really interesting. I'll get to it here in a moment, but it's a multi-position tailgate, which effectively allows you to also put it at an angle that would allow for storing larger sheets of plywood or longer items like a kayak or skis or what have you. Really gives you kind of a stronger, more versatile way to use the overall bed.
So it kind of lays across the top of the wheel wells and extends out to give you the longer range. Cool.
Yep, you got it. And this is, I think the beauty of Maverick, too, is obviously the reach over height. So given that it sits lower than, a Ranger or an F-150, very, very easy for customers to just reach right over, grab, or throw things into the bed of the truck as well.
Very cool.
So here's a shot of the flex bed. And what you guys can see is there's a number of different provisions that we built and actually engineered into the bed itself.
Okay.
And the idea being really trying to allow customers to personalize and really kind of customize the way that they use the bed of the truck, which is why we call it the flex bed. And I'll show you kind of what that looks like. But you can buy 2x4s, 2x6s, and actually create bed dividers. We're going to provide customers with step-by-steps on how they can create their own bike racks or bed rails. What we really were after with this vehicle, knowing that its affordability is really top of mind for this customer, we wanted to give them options. We didn't want to just sell them our same accessories, because we've obviously got a full catalog of Ford accessories. We also wanted to give them more affordable ways that they could personalize their truck. And that's the whole intention behind the flex bed, is making sure that customers have that optionality to be able to either decide to purchase those Ford accessories, but also more affordable solutions as well.
Yeah, because really you're targeting this at a younger group, partially. So they're going to be a little more active, and they're going to be looking for more ways to do things.
Exactly. And really, it's a lot of customers that, like, as I mentioned before, haven't owned a truck before. So we're really opening up more options for them as far as what they can store in the bed of the truck, how they can use it for towing or just general payload. We want to make sure that we're opening up a lot of different options for them.
Right.
And really, the bed itself is designed to do that.
And you had mentioned an accessory catalog for it. Will that include a roll top and a flip top cover for it, and a tune-up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have soft and hard tonneau covers. We'll have the bed extenders that were shown previously. We'll have a number of different accessories, again, that will allow the customer to further personalize their vehicle.
Well, you're showing the thing I love the most about the Ford hybrid F-150, and that is the power source in the back. And the living down here in South Texas, when we had Snowmageddon back in February, I wish I had a Ford F-150 hybrid where I could have powered my house with it. Is this also going to offer what output is this power outlet?
Yeah, so you're referencing our F-150 Pro Power on board as part of the F-150 hybrid. This is a standard 110 volt outlet, right? So these are available for optionality within the truck for those customers that either want to plug in, small appliances, charge various, items. If you wanted to plug a TV in for tailgating, what have you.
I was thinking tailgating.
We'll have these available to those customers, both in the bed of the truck as well as the inside of the cabin as well.
Have you driven one yet?
Of course.
I have.
Okay.
I have. I think that the great thing about Maverick is you have the versatility of a truck, but it drives and maneuvers like a small SUV. And it's because of the way that we built the vehicle, the platform that we're building the truck on. We've got that built for tough capability and credibility, but the vehicle maneuvers and drives like a small SUV. And that's really what's, I think, sort of the best combination is you still feel like you're driving a small SUV, but you're getting all of that capability and versatility of the truck.
So did you drive it just at a test track, or did you get a chance to drive it out in the real world?
Just on a test track for the time being, but I'll have the option to be driving it out in the real world here soon enough.
Sure. Everybody's going to be stopping you to ask you for it, and you're just going to explain all of it with a big smile on your face.
No, he's got to build it, order it, and take delivery of it. That's
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
And then
I'll show you guys some shots of the interior here.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
A lot of thinking went into how we designed and engineered the interior of the vehicle as well. Standard 8-inch touchscreen, standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Really a lot of driver assist technologies that are standard in this vehicle. So again, you're talking about a vehicle that starts at $20,000, but it doesn't mean that you don't get a number of the same amenities that you would expect out of a Ford vehicle. You can see a couple of different things. This is the under-seat storage area underneath our second row. So again, we're not asking customers to compromise from an overall storage perspective. Those customers that might be driving small SUVs still need places to store their stuff. Well, if you buy a Maverick, you've still got that, right? You've got the flex bed, where you can get that soft or hard tonneau cover to store things back there, but you also can store things inside the cab underneath the second row.
And store them out of sight, yeah.
Yep, the doors themselves were designed to actually store 1 liter water bottles. You can see the cantilever design of the door handles. All really kind of went into making and creating additional storage areas for the customer.
Cool.
Interesting. Very cool.
Nice layout.
Wow, I like that.
And the touch screen, you said Apple CarPlay and Google Android applicable?
Yep. So it's Sync 3 is available in Maverick on our higher series, but we still have a standard 8-inch touchscreen that still has Bluetooth capability, but standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We know this younger customer likes to bring in their applications, their navigation, and what have you. And so that customer that might not have sync can still actually access all of those same things
And still be connected through the truck.
So this is Scott. We're kind of running short on time. What would be the number one thing the person needs to look for in this truck?
Well, I mean, I think really it's the full package, right? It's, again, depending upon, what's most important to you, we feel like we check a lot of those boxes with Maverick. It's got five passenger seating. It's got the versatility of a truck and really that capability in the towing and the payload for those customers that need it. But it's got the fuel efficiency, right? You're talking about standard 40 mpg and 500 miles of range.
Wow.
And again, a starting price of under $20,000. So it's really hard to beat all of those different attributes from an overall package perspective.
So loaded up with all the bells and whistles, what are we looking at?
Well, again, you're looking at a starting price of below 20 with all of the bells and whistles, all of the features and content. Maverick will price up to around $36,000, $37,000.
Okay, well, you're still in the ballpark with that.
Exactly.
And then what kind of production numbers do you plan first and second year?
Well, we're going to build the demand. You guys know that. I can't share with you guys what our absolute number of vehicles are, but
I always ask
we're going to
those.
build that demand. And
you're going to find
what I will share with you guys is, as I mentioned before, customers can go online today and they can either submit reservations or they can submit retail orders with their local Ford dealers. We've got a healthy amount of reservations coming through, so the demand is very strong for this vehicle.
Great.
And I'm going to go to Ford.com and find that link and put it up on our website and Facebook page.
And I'm going to build one for them.
All right, Scott. Man, we do appreciate you taking the time to join us. Trevor?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, gentlemen.
And thanks a lot for sharing Maverick and all the photographs with us.
Yeah. Particularly that one that really lays it out how it fits into the lineup. That was really good. That explains a lot of things for it. So we appreciate it, sir, and we'll be talking to you again.
Perfect.
Thanks, Trevor.
Guys.
If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can shoot us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. Time now for our cruise-in calendar, Mr. Conrad.
Yeah, like I said, July 25th, there's Houston Cars and Cocktails at Little Woodrow's off of 249. Also on July 5th is going to be Extreme Off-Road and Performance Car Meet at Extreme Off-Road and Performance. Saturday, July 31st at 9 a.m. is going to be the Cold Spring Car, Truck, and Bike Show at the Cold Spring, Texas Community Center. And then Saturday, September 25th, we will be live at Woody's 3rd Annual Waterfront Car Show at Topwater Grill in San Leon, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Come on out there. It's a stunningly beautiful location. Very good food. We've eaten there a couple of times. Very, very good food. And Woody puts on a great show.
Can I go fishing?
Yes.
You can go fit. Yes, you can.
Not
go
during the show,
Be
though.
careful what you fish for, though.
Okay. Yeah, because there was an incident last year, I understand.
And then another thing that's coming up, and that is going to be August 24th at Houston Community College at the Northeast College. They're having their 50th anniversary celebration.
Wow. And
the address is 8001 Fulton Street in Houston, Texas. The setup for cars is going to start at 9:30 to 10:30, and the event's going to be 11 to 1, and they'll have
1:30.
11 to 1:30. Thank you. Reading over my shoulder. I appreciate it. And they're going to have in parking garage location. So weather's going to be unimportant. They're gonna do the show inside of a parking garage. They'll have awards and stuff. But again, this is to celebrate Houston Community College's 50th anniversary. So they've been out there since 1971.
Very cool. Yep.
All right. Thank you, Conrad. Time now for this week's new car review. Here's Don.
And a good Saturday morning to you. Don Armstrong here with the review of the 2021 Lincoln Aviator. Comes in several trim levels, including Standard, which is the base model, Reserve, Black Label, Grand Touring, and Grand Touring Black Label. I had the Reserve all-wheel drive, second to the lowest trim level. What size? It's a standard SUV, and it does have a third row in it. It can seat up to 8 passengers. Ours sat 6. Exterior changes from last model year. Well, it was all new last year. It has a sexy grille, that new Lincoln look that I really do like. High-mounted headlights up front, great-looking front end on this. Aviator fender badges are integrated into the upper front fenders, and the kind of a faux vent kind of look to it. Really does look good. Beautiful wheels on this, and sleek rear hatch and lighting with quad exhaust tips on it. It's high-end all the way. What I liked? The sleek, sophisticated overall design, and I don't think anything could use improvement. On the interior, a sophisticated interior design. Ford and Lincoln did a great job on the interior in this comfortable, highly adjustable front seating that looks good from the outside. Well laid out center console and dash, and the easy-to-use Ford Sync infotainment system on a very large center screen. As far as cargo and trunk room is concerned, it's plentiful when you have the third row folded down. What I liked? The striking color combos that they offer on the interior, depending on the exterior color. What could use improvement? Well, there are some cheap plastic parts on the lower door panels, but who looks down there anyway? As far as the drivetrain is concerned, it is a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 that turns out, are you ready? 400 horsepower. Torque, 415 pound-feet through a 10-speed automatic transmission. This thing will get up and move. And it also has enough power to tow a nice-sized boat. The tow rating on this is 6,700 pounds. As far as mileage is concerned, well, it's just kind of so-so. 17 in the city, 24 on the highway for a combined of 20. I got 20.7 over 367.9 miles. What I liked about it, the power, baby. There is a 494 horsepower plug-in hybrid model that is available if you need more power than the 400. Ride and handling? What I liked about it is the adjustability of it. It has several settings that are already pre-programmed. Throw it in there. You want to use sporty, fine. If you want to do comfort, got that too. What could use improvement? I really don't know. I can't really think of anything. The ride and handling is superb. For the ladies, Matthew McConaughey. I just saw a picture with him sitting in it, so I just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, here we go for the base trim price, $59,620. Price is tested, $76,640. Really? Base model price, $53,695. Now, competitors include the Audi Q7 for $63,800, Lexus RX 450 HL, the hybrid model, $56,510, so it fits right in there with that. And the Cadillac XT6 for $57,195. Now, you ask, why is there such a difference between the base model price and second from the bottom of the reserve trim level? Well, they have this thing on here, an $11,750 option called the Equipment Group 210A that includes the Elements Package Plus, whatever that is, the Lincoln Co-Pilot 360 Plus package, the Luxury Package, the Class 4 Trailer Tow Package, and the Illumination Package for $11,750. Wow. I think if you need that, I think I would look at something, maybe the Navigator, because you're getting really up there as far as prices are concerned. It also has a dynamic handling package for $2,400 and a convenience package for $2,100. So that's why there's $16,945 in options on this particular one. Try to stick with the trim package that it comes with and try not to add on anything. That'd be my suggestion. Well, that's it. That's the review of the 2021 Lincoln Aviator. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and we'll see you live next weekend.
If you'd like to get in touch with us, specifically me, shoot us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com.
When you're ready to shop Chevrolet, we know one that should be at the top of your list. Bayway. Locally owned by Houston-born and raised Daryl Wisniewski, Bayway brings a sense of family to your Chevrolet buying experience. When you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, you now have a place to go. General Manager Lincoln Stahl guarantees Bayway will beat any competitor's written price on the new vehicle you choose or pay you $1,000. Bayway Chevrolet is located only 8 minutes from the Beltway and Highway 288. Whether it's online or in person, you'll be welcomed like one of the family. BaywayChevrolet.com. Tailpipes and Tacos, Houston's premier monthly car cruise-in, returns Saturday, July 17th at 2 Loopy Tortilla Mexican restaurants in Katy and inside the Loop on the Southwest Freeway near Kirby. Tailpipes and Tacos is free and everyone's invited. You'll see collector cars, hot rods, customs, magnificent originals, and resto mods at 2 locations. Cars from all over Southeast Texas cruise in and show off in a friends and family event at the Loopy Tortilla Mexican Restaurant on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 in Katy, and inside the Loop on the Southwest Freeway near Kirby. Drag racer, car enthusiast, and Loopy founder Stan Holt brings you Houston's hottest cruise-in. Tailpipes and Tacos, inside the Loop on the Southwest Freeway in Kirby, and in Katy on the Grand Parkway just south of I-10, where you'll see the In Real Time Car Show. Get your ride ready, and we'll see you at the Tailpipes and Tacos Saturday morning cruise-in, July 17th, 8 to 11 a.m., weather permitting. You see all the new ceramic car wash cleaners on TV now, but John Gray at Gulf Coast Auto Shield has been using ceramic coatings on Houston's most expensive cars for years, and he'll tell you that nothing beats the real thing. Gulf Coast Auto Shield installs a coating over your paint that actually comes with a warranty. If you just picked up your Lambo, your Aston Martin, Porsche, Ferrari, any other exotic car, chances are your car will have company that have already found Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Now, you don't have to own an exotic. Maybe you got a truck, an SUV, or even an older vehicle that needs a little love. Well, let John Gray give it a look and give you an estimate on refurbishing that paint and making your vehicle look new again. How about getting a gift certificate for the wife's birthday or anniversary from Gulf Coast Auto Shield and tell her, honey, I know you love your car, so why don't we get it looking new again? It'll be the best gift ever, one that she'll never forget. Get hold of John Gray at gcautoshield.com or give him a call, 832-264-0670. Gulf Coast Auto Shield.